jury members, mention of statements from PW1, PW2, the defendant, and DW. There is no other possible person committed the crime. It is very clear that there is no other reasonable doubt in this case that the defendant, Ms. Fernando, is guilty. We have proven to you that the defendant has fulfilled both the mens rea and actus reus required to find her guilty. The defendant claimed that the purpose of returning to the camp building was to get change, since the camper spilled soft drink all down her trousers at the evening party at the beach. But did she go there and join the party afterwards? No. Instead, she went to the vending machines to buy drink, and wished she failed to buy one, as the vending machine was then idle. The defendant even begged of the vending machine, and this fact is not in dispute with the defendant herself and PW1. Then the defendant went to the changing room for a shower, and which she did not have, even after she had found her trophy. Would it have been logical to want to get a shower, and then undress, and then leave? Would it have been logical for not to get a shower even after finding her trophy? The defendant didn't even know clearly the order of events as we just saw in the court just now. It would only be reasonable for the defendant to be lying about the purpose of going to the east side of the building. It is shown above clearly that the defendant did not have an intelligible purpose of staying in the east side of the corridor near the crime scene. The only explanation is she was planning for the crime. It is shown above clearly that as she didn't have an intelligible purpose of staying in the crime scene, she's planning for the crime because she was there deliberately to break the vending machine, and she was mad about the vending machine not working. In fact, the defendant even admitted she was in the bathroom and irritated when she failed to get a drink from the vending machine. After losing her money, the idea of taking a revenge was fled, and so that the defendant broke the machine with a trophy. The trophy, which belonged to Miss Fong and said to be lost, was found in the scene by the defendant. According to the police officer, the coating on one of the points of the star-shaped trophy was damaged. A tiny piece of broken coating was found near the vending machine, and it matched the coating of the trophy and the position where the coating was damaged. Obviously, the machine was damaged by the defendant's trophy, and it was the defendant who used it as a tool to commit crime and take revenge. There should be plenty of time for the defendant could have put the trophy in a safe place and not carry it along to avoid losing it. But the defendant did not tend to do that. And she did not even respond to Miss Lau's calling while leaving. The defendant said that she did not bother to say anything to reply, as she was busy looking for the trophy. Again, it was only an excuse for her from escaping and avoiding being questioned after committing a crime. Gentlemen of the jury, with witnesses and evidences finding the scenery, it was very clear that Miss Swan was the only person around the vending machine, and when the vending machine broke. The defendant tried to acquit herself by claiming that it was PW2, Miss Leona, who committed the crime in her statement. But how was Miss Lau able to steal the trophy, which Miss Swan treasured so much that she had to go out and find it